we're good to go. Welcome on in, guys. Lovely to see you again.
So it begins.
90s, right on time. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you guys. As you can see, I have pulled up my Morrowind, and this is my permadeath install. I haven't had much time to work on it, but you know, it will work fine. It will just work, I believe is the correct expression. Normally later on today, Ring Comics should join us. He's not online right now, so if and when he's online, we will probably talk with him. If not, it's going to be another day, and you will have to deal with just me and Morrowind, and a number of dead characters in all likelihood. I hope you're okay with the plan. If not, don't say it. I don't want to hear it. Right, this is not a democracy. I control everything. Yeah, that looks good. And actually, there's something I wanted to try with Morrowind. You know how we go, like, we roll the goals and then the handicaps, and then maybe it's random and it depends. I want to try something else, something like as I was testing, I would create a new character, and you know, I like creating characters. So even when I'm testing, I like to create a proper character, and then kill them, obviously. So here's what I want to do: make a new game, obviously, and we're going to pick a class. Now we're going to randomly select a class. And then based on that class, thank you for the prophecy, we know about it. And then based on that class, choose everything else, including the race, the birth sign, the goals, and the handicaps. Because it's my permadeath install, it should be flexible enough that we can do, you know, all kinds of things. So the name doesn't matter for now. Please don't let me click OK. Even the name we can choose, but afterwards. I'm not looking at the race just yet, because everything is going to be based on the class. So essentially we'll be creating not necessarily the best acrobat or the best agent, but you know, one that we like. And maybe if it's a character I like, maybe I'll keep them alive a little bit longer, just a tiny bit longer. Since the class is going to be random, my book is big. I know, my book is big, that's the way it is. I'm not lying, look at that. We're gonna use the rule of 3, okay? Which means that I'm gonna roll once. If I really don't like it and don't feel inspired, I'll roll a second time. I'll have the right to roll a third time, but if I don't like the third one, I'm stuck with it. It's a risk management sort of thing. Give me a good class. Paladin. Oh, how I hate Pally. I tend to play good characters. I'm not good at evil. At least in Morrowind. Who knows in real life? Maybe I'm a natural. Hang on, the music is a bit loud on my end. There we go. So I prefer to play good characters, but Paladin?
Not even death can save you from me.
We're just getting started, Skink. We're picking a class, randomly a class, and then we'll create a character around that class. I don't know, like the Paladin for me is just too straightforward. I feel like in terms of role-playing, unless you're gonna go for a fallen Paladin sort of thing, that makes things a little bit interesting, but otherwise you just have to be good and pious, is that a word? Pious sounds better. And all of that, and I don't find that really interesting. And on top of that, I find that playing warrior classes, it's a bit boring. Pally has a few more things to do, but yeah. Is it a new mod list? Yes, kinda, yes. Actually, we'll create a character. I can show you the mod list because Abbott's latest mod is a little gem. It's a little gem, and I am able to show you my mod list right here in the game. It's brilliant, including MWSE mods, which is brilliant. Telesia, you say, Pally is what I used to like, or similar class. It's simple, but in the long run, it gets a bit boring. I feel in the short run, I don't think it's a thing. I've always felt that Pallies were a bit boring. Not as a main character, at least. In a party, they're kind of useful. Okay. But anyway, do we try a paladin? I don't think I've ever done a paladin in Morrowind because it's not a class I go towards. So I guess we could keep that. Just Markle, hello. You always do custom classes. That's what I used to do. Like, really like doing the custom class. But I find that I was kind of always making the same class. Like I would make sure that I have either acrobats or athletics, only one weapon type, maybe two. I don't know. Like they would tend to be the sort of. It would be roughly the same to have a sort of all-rounded character, you know. That ended up not being interesting. Siri, hello. I talked over your greeting. And I need to find the MP3 again and crank it a bit louder. So yes, this gives me a class and like a directions to roleplay. And then the skills where, you know, we don't min-max, so they just are what they are, I guess. Bonjour, Siri, how are you doing? Comment ça va? I tend to make the same character every time too, right? That's why I like that. I mean, here we have so many classes. There's all the classes from Tamriel Rebuilt, and then a bunch of extra classes from Piano Badgers class mode, which I really like. And if you do, or if you like, or did, or played, enjoyed, are currently enjoying, it works with many chances. D&D, then a lot of the classes that Piano added really make a lot of sense, you know. All right, let's try a pally. We'll do that. I'm a paladin. Am I an angelic paladin? Ça va bien, merci, et toi? Whew. And you did. I will refrain from being annoying and pointing out that you're missing little thingies. Paladin, let's go. Right. Okay, science that would make sense for imagine to be a paladin born under the sign of death. What would that mean? Are we a fallen paladin just yet? That's just too complicated. He can be an oathbreaker, a bad paladin. Yeah, exactly. However, I would actually prefer to start with a goody paladin, and then at some point in the game, something will happen. I will find an excuse to just go bad. Oath of Vengeance is best paladin. Alright, so let's be serious. Actually, I can let you vote on that. It's been so long since we did that. Cargen, there we go. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time. So angel, just because it says angel, I'm not quite sure that I like that. But the ability to levitate. Could we be an angel on earth? Sent by, well, not by the tribunal. I don't know, maybe the whole angel thing is a tough sell. Rocks Falls and pseudo paladins. That's the whole point. Like, if you know a cool story. Children of Radiation, welcome back. Ordinators are basically death paladin. At least they have the I was going to say fanaticism. It might be a little too strong, but then again, when we talk about ordinators, not that much. Levitate as a starting spell, that's powerful. Yeah, but look at that. Hang on. Levitate, okay, brilliant. But weakness to shock, frost and fire, almost twice, taking twice as much damage. Ouch. Yes, we are going with Paladin, because I've never done a Paladin in Morrowind, so I'm kind of a... Ordinators are evil, are they though? I mean, they're tough bastards, for sure, but I don't know that they are evil. I mean, they just... Yeah, maybe fanatics. We'll see. Where are we in the game? Tara Blast, sorry. We're just getting started. We're creating a character. We know it's going to be a paladin, and now we're looking for, well, the rest of the characters that would make it interesting, basically. No worries, Telesia. Definitely bastards, which makes them evil. Well, their goals are not evil, are they? Okay, let's see what would work for a paladin. I don't know. Why am I going for all the evil birth signs? I know, Denina. I know. The Fool. I mean, this, you're like, woohoo, 50 lux. That's pretty nice. But then drain intelligence by 20 points. It means your intelligence is 0 after a few seconds. That's what it means. Not interested. In fact, I'm not interested in the angel. What was the homestead? Maybe that's not entirely stupid. Because then we would clearly be that's a good sign. A good paladin sign. I think it works. Homestead. I will let you choose. If we have more than one choice, I will let you decide. The Juggernaut, now a paladin that magically wears the Daedric armor. I don't think that works. Especially, I think as a paladin, it would be more interesting to join the temple. Like, you can't be paladin without faith. And a Daedric paladin would be weird. I'm pretty sure my birth sign drained 20 points of intelligence. I got 50 points on bad luck. Is that what you got? Something went terribly wrong with that. I could retcon it to be Holy Summoned Armor. I could, but it would still be Daedric in nature. The Legion cult, yes. Also, especially if we go for an Imperial Paladin. I'm trying to think, in the game, how much can we do? I think there might be more to do. You know what? I'll let you decide. Joining the temple could be a good way to turn evil. Exactly. Damn, you read my thought. I think that the temple, because it's sort of like extremely black and extremely white, but we know that there's some gray area in between. I think for a paladin at some point you got to question the temple. So that could be an existential crisis right there. I completely agree with that. What if you were a paladin of Meridia, a golden knight? Yeah. And I believe that would not necessarily be in contradiction with the temple. Seeing as the temple is against necromancy and Meridia is against the undead, I think, the enemies of my enemies are my friends kind of thing. Alright, let's see if we can find more. Could we be of noble birth? Endurance, resist magicka, weakness to poison. I'm gonna put the Lord, so we have a bit of of choice. We would be noble born. If we go with the temple, we'd have to be Dunmer. If we go with the imperial cult, imperial is fine. Breton would work as well, though. No Breton for restoration. Why not? The lover as a paladin, I don't know. Never again. Oh no, that's not what we had. Drain strength, that's terrible. That's a terrible idea. Oh, the ritual, of course. Shouldn't there be... Huh. The original ritual has... the one with the undead, what is it called? What is the name of the spell to repel the undead? Conjuration spell? Okay, I can turn undead. Thank you, Sari. And neither of them have it. But I'm gonna put the ritual that makes sense. Extra conjuration or extra willpower. Ooh, what? Damage magicka 500 points, so it would be this one. It would be this one. It doesn't do restoration. I'm not sure I like the way the ritual is changed, to be honest. The steed is a paladin, like a knight. A knight cannot really be a knight without a horse, but a paddy without a horse, acceptable. I could have the birth sign, if nothing else. Steed is always good, honestly. That's sort of that's the birth sign you go for when you have no strong feeling. Can my paladin be a virgin? Spend too much time learning how to wield a sword, read holy scriptures, and then miss his chance. Warrior, the witch. Okay, so let me tell you where we're at. The options that we have sounds legit. I wouldn't say something completely crazy. I think Turn Undead is different from each game. If I remember it right, in Vanilla Morrowind it's mysticism. I'm pretty sure it's conjuration. But then again, I mod my game so much and I change it all the time. I would say conjuration, but then I don't know between Daggerfall and Morrowind, because they changed the schools of magic. There could be something there. All right, so let me tell you what we have. We have as option the steed with extra speed, and that's a power. So we could have a power for a minute where we go real fast. Or we could have the constant 20 points. That's pretty nice. So steed is one option. In Skyrim it became restoration. It changes from one game to the other, as you were saying, Telesia. The other option that we have is the ritual, extra conjuration, extra magicka. I would have preferred a turn undead or restoration, but ritual makes sense for a paladin. Option number 3, we have the Lord, and this one looks good. So that's your third option. For both Morrowind and Oblivion is conjuration. Anyone knows for Daggerfall how it is? And Homestead is the last option. I'm gonna give you a minute to vote on the one you prefer. You can see up there, that's what you need to type. And in Daggerfall it doesn't exist. That would not surprise me. One for the Lord. I'm preparing my vote. I just don't want to cast it because I don't want to influence you. But what do I want? Decisions. Okay. Mine is ready. I'll wait until the last second. The homestead is looking good. Nobody for the steed. So my paladin doesn't even get an imaginary horse. It's just so sad. Poor paladin. Okay. I like letting you vote as well, so you're... Oh, crap, I forgot to. Anyway, I voted for Homestead as well, so... Jeez, it's like I don't understand how my own stream works, basically. Okay. Now we get to choose our race and our name, because we sort of skipped that before. They should get an unimaginary war. Well, we can get a pack war. I do not think I have installed Abbot's Wars this time round. Because between the Gwar Whisperer by Morlord and Abbot's Wars, a lot of overlaps of what the two mods do. The only thing that Gwar Whisperer doesn't have is the actual riding, which would be really good. I'm thinking now I really regret not installing it. Alright. I think we agree that the class is Dunmer. Aha, Daggerfall has Dispel Undead. A chance of making them, so it's like a banish spell. And do you have the School of Magic? I think we have to be Dunmer. If we're going to be very much into the temple mysticism, aha! So just Telesia, you weren't wrong. It didn't just come out of nowhere. Are we good with a Dunmer, or you think of another race that would make a good paladin for the temple? We could have some of the half-elf options, like the Stone Elf. That is part Dunmer, part Bosmer, I forgot. Sun Elf is a different one. Okay. So you get to pick, guys. We can be a pure blood Dunmer, or we can be a Stone Elf, which is part Dunmer, part Bosmer. It's 100% elf, okay? Only two options. That should be easy. Surprise, if you use it on a quest on that creature, it breaks the game. Ta-da-da! So who would do that? Okay, alright, I hear you, Dunmer it is. Do you think this guy is too pretty to be a paladin? Ah, we have one for the Stone Elf. Which is not the same as Stoned Elf, okay? No. We're halfway through and nothing is done, so please cast your vote if you haven't. The temple would never properly accept a mongrel elf. I don't know, considering that in the game it accepts absolutely any race, including Imperial, and sells its blessing to any class. I think Stone Elf is close enough. But from the look of it, it looks like you guys are sticking to Dunmer, so let's go. Dunmer it is, I hear you people. Ooh. I'm gonna click 1 on reroll to see if we're male or female. We are male. I was really hoping to be female. Fine. We're a male paladin. This is not good for his life expectancy. At least, hopefully, I can find a good paladin face. No, you're not it. No. We don't want heretic tattoos. Gee, we don't want to be wearing a lot of eyeliner either. I don't think the temple is down with that. Like the May quote in Esso, wood elves aren't made of wood, sea elves aren't made of water. May still wonders about the high elf. I've seen that one. Was it in Esso? You're too ugly. I'm sorry. I can't do. Give me the pretty faces. Pretty faces. Oh, but that looked interesting. Ooh. I like having lost an eye to something. Which means a little bit like the... Is it the Ranger class? I said it would be random. It's the Ranger class in D&D where you can pick an enemy, like a favorite enemy or whatever. We'll have to decide what took my eye, okay? No, that's too... Do I get a fancy hairdo like that? Nah. He lost it while sharpening his sword. That would make him such favorite enemy, that's the one. Such a terrible paladin. Do we have our hair properly done and parted? Well, not in the middle, but sideways. I like that, but not for a paladin. That's a little too wailed. You also get a favorite terrain. That's a good one, but a little too wailed. Much too wailed. I do have a problem dealing with vanilla hairstyle. And some of the Tamriel rebuilt hairstyle are interesting, but a lot are just too. I don't think I would have a lot of jewelry. I might just go with a very basic and boring. I never look at the hair for the Dunmer. I don't like brown for a Dunmer. That's too Ashlander-y. Do we have a mohawk? Is the temple cool with that?
How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
No.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you.
No cascade.
Shame on you. No, you didn't. Ring is not online, so I don't know, maybe something came up, or maybe something got lost in translation. So if it comes later, then we'll switch straight to the interview. If not, then we'll reschedule for a different day. And I get to play Morrowind, so you know, either way, it works for me. But we'll see. I'm keeping an eye on Discord to see if it's around. Looks like a pat. Yeah, you're right. He does too. With the mohawk in particular, it's just too. But I want the eye patch, or just the last eye. Do we go for the Geob face then? If I can just find. There we go. How about a tidy hairstyle like that? It does. It's not just utility. It does make sense. You prefer black hair or grey hair for a Dunmer, or just outright red? I like a proper red. This is us. Emo pirate Dunmer. Is that what we are right now? That's definitely not the impression I'm trying to convey. You're forcing me to go through the rest of the faces. You know that no other race has more faces than the Dunmer. Bold pirate would be emo. You never choose red hair for everyone, huh? Yes, I did see Prof, and he actually posted his mod on the Nexus ISO. So essentially, it's my mod, but he switched the art to something more recent, I guess. To be fair, I do like a lot of the illustrations from the Elder Scrolls Legend, but I don't know that I would. No, I think I would keep mine, but no. Oh, how about a serious dude like that? So we want one-eyed dude. I want. Oh, but no, that's too heretic, right? This one looks good. I like the look of that one. Yeah, Legend and SO art, that's what he did. Ooh, can I be pretty? That's just a scar. Is that enough for my arch nemesis? Just a little scar? Kind of look badass. Yeah, I like that. Got those green narrow eyes. It's supposed to be a piercing look. Time to rename this stream. The entire stream. Fine. There. I've done it. I've done it. Hey Charmed, welcome back. We need a name for our Dunmer Paladin associated with the temple with just it's fine, Sari. With a tiny scar, but that makes us look badass. I can go for random names if that inspires you a little bit. Bemer, that does not inspire me one bit. Alvor Molor. Sir Bob. Bob for a Dunmer? I don't know. But we do need a Sir. We do need Sir something. How about Sir Molor? Molor sounds evil, right? Sir Bob Dress. Now we're definitely evil. Definitely evil. Do I want to be Dress? Bright Ash. To Ashlander. I don't think we are of Ashlander descent. Not if we're joining the temple. It is. It's a proper name, but Ashlander. In which case, he would have changed his name when he got knighted. He got knighted, right? He must be. He's a holy knight. That's what a paladin is. I'm considering Dress, though. That would bring Sir Molor the Brave Smith. I'm liking Dress, I think, because it would sort of bring depth to the character, you know. Dress, one, you know, are we good, are we bad? When brother is. That works. Let's go with that. Sir Molor Dress, a Dunmer paladin born under the sign of the homestead. We seem to be really good with the long blade, decent with a shield and heavy armor, good with restoration to begin with. I like that. We might... Oh no, it's Sir Dress. We're the third. Oh my god. Molar. That's what it made me think of. Teeth of Steel. But Molor made me think of another word. Oh, Mordor. That's what was in the back of my head. But now that's definitely evil. Can we change Molor to something else, please? Sir something Dress. Can we be the younger of the Dress brothers? Sir Dress Jr. Vorin. I kind of like Junior. Since clearly we don't really have a lore-friendly name. Sulpat. I see you really want this one, Children of Radiation. Sir Sulpat, no, the Dress, hang on. The Dress brothers wouldn't have an Ashlander name, I don't think so. Sir Dress Jr. With Junior, our friends call you Junior. Oh, JR, I guess. Undress Dress. I kind of like Undress Dress. Dress. It sounds ridiculous. You realize that... Actually, no, I was gonna say, you realize the more stupid the character, the faster I'm gonna kill him. Is that not true? Because one of our most long-lasting character was... Sir Cuddlehunk. So, who knows? Sir Undress Dress. At least we're not Undress Dress. That must... Yes. That must have led to some really difficult situation. Quite confusing. But I'm really hoping that that did not happen in a temple. Alright. So that's some very decent start. Yeah, I don't know that we'll use enchanting at all. Mysticism, good enough to cast intervention spell. Alchemy, we'll see. We do not change anything, we do not change anything, we do not change anything. I'm gonna do myself a favor and have a couple of lockpicks and a couple of hammers and tongs. We do not start as a vampire or a werewolf. We'll see who we get. And we will do the first thing. The first goal is going to be undress dress. Sounds better. That's, oh, Andre dress. I see. Too late though. Our first goal is going to join the temple. However, I want to do it manually, just in case some of the quest mod rely on that journal entry. We can start. Let's see if there's something appropriate for a paladin. Exploring around Dragonfell, the docks, getting to something to eat in Caldera, market at Nizis, drowning. No, I still have PTSD from the Oblivion starting mod where you drown. I couldn't get out, it was just so bad. The Grown Pilgrimage? What is the Grown Pilgrimage? Hiding from the law. That's not us, that's not us. That's not us, not us, not us. Definitely not us. Ah, that could be it. Paying homage at the fields of Kumu. Or taking some time off at the House of Earthly. No, we are a paladin. We have principles and all that. I think fields of Kumu. Studying as a monk. Hey, you know what? If I had taken the virgin birth sign, I would say yes. Let's do this. Let's be studying as a monk. But no, we didn't take it. Fields of Kumu, that's how it is. Creating a character in under 30 minutes. We're good. We're really good. Alright, for worship we only have 3 options. Vivek, Almalexia, or Sothasil. I don't think Sothasil is the sort of divinity that would actually have Paladin, seeing as he isolated himself. So we could be fighting in the name of Almalexia. That would give us extra endurance and resist paralysis. Yeah, but Charm always sets new records when it comes to permadeath, good and bad. Or Vivek, which gives us extra attack and luck, which is fine. I think Vivek is good. She leads the Order of War. I don't know. I mean, she has her high ordinators and stuff. I like Vivek, especially since it's gonna be a while until we can actually go to Moonhold and have anything to do with Almalexia. And we are an axe murderer. Plot twist. Oh, Chapel. Yeah, that's perfect for us. That's really good. Extra restoration, but we cannot use our magic to destroy. I think that's perfect. You have to practice poetry to be a follower of Vivek. We'll see what we can do. Charm, you say, I've definitely lost 3 characters in under 10 minutes recently, setting new records all the time. Prof was telling us the other day that you had a character that died before the end of the card gen. That's impressive. Right, I think this is what we want. That way, we simply cannot cast destruction spells. We cannot. It's not poetic enough. Like, yeah. That's what it was telling us. That's quite an achievement. I can quickly scroll down. I mean, court mage. True, we would burn the undead. We don't do that. We don't do that. We can turn the undead, which is conjuration. So we can still use magic. We can still use magic against the undead without burning them. Even though burning undead is quite satisfactory. Especially those bone walkers. The Rain Archer, welcome back. Lovely to see you. Famed Warrior. Yes. You're right. Famed Warrior also makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna let you guys choose because I don't want to take responsibility for any of those things. So, Chapel Mage makes sense. The Famed Warrior, we start with a lovely sword. Every once in a while we can be attacked by a warrior who's trying to be as famous as we are. Famed Warrior. Inheritance, can I be really rich, please? Hey, Chato! Welcome back! But workers are ancestors, not food. Are they really ancestors? Like, what? If anyone who actually knows the lore, are bone walkers people? The one with the Dremora, that's not gonna work for the paladin. Like, how? Oh my goodness, we would actually be corrupted at birth. Because the one with the Dremora, you actually have the blood of the Dremora in you. I know that does make sense. Like, all the undead had to be alive at some point. I just would not like to think that we could go from person to bone walker. Alright, I'm gonna let you choose between the Chapel Mage Apprentice and the Famed Warrior. You have a minute to choose. Pacifist as a paladin. No, because a paladin is really a warrior at heart. And we're fighting for peace though. Never understood what's supposed to be on or in Bonewalker knees. Yeah, the bits that are sticking out, I don't know. Rotten flesh, I guess. It's hard to say. How is it? 3-3, please break the tie, guys. Break the tie for me. Star Child means you have 50 luck at night in clear weather. So it doesn't happen that often.
A visitor?
A visitor.
What brings you to
Mr. 8-Bit Potato, welcome on in. Guys, you're not breaking the tie. You did not. Then I get to choose. I choose. See, that's why I need you to vote. I didn't think about it. There's one thing I'm worried about though. With Famed Warrior, I do get a sword. However, I have... I broke it, but it didn't work. You voted Chapel? Well, then we'll go for Chapel. That's gonna be... we said a bet. Yes, we'll bet in a second. Jeez. There we go. Thank you for breaking the tie, Marco. I believe this is us. We now exist. I'm a dude. Why to do this to me, guys? Why? I have a regular sword. It's better than nothing. I know how to wear my armor. I have robes. For my god and emperor. I'm not gonna read that. That's temples. What do you call it? Propaganda. However, the pilgrim's path. is good for us. Right. We now need to decide on our goals and handicaps because I haven't picked any. We can go randomly, or we can think of something. I have the handicap of not being able to cast any destruction, but considering that my skill is 15, it's not like I would have been incredibly destructive. Hero of the Void, yeah, definitely saved me there. The goal is to join the temple for sure, and that's gonna be it's gonna be the first thing that we do. And my chat has stopped scrolling. Come back to me, chat. There we go. Yes, definitely we want to join the temple. That's the first thing we do. Honestly, the walk from here to Balmora, even at level 1, I'm optimistic, but that's going to be your first bet. The question is, are we able to join the temple before we dead? If we see undead, we must go fight it. No running away from the undead. I agree. There we go. There's the bet.
Great.
You only have
I'm
1
sure
minute.
You'll fit right in.
Zdriadek Pro. And I'm rolling my R's everywhere. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for the follow. Zdriadek. Are you voting? Guys, you're not voting. Look at that. You're filthy rich with all your septims. Just vote. You want to go exclamation mark bet yes, and the amount of septims, exclamation mark bet yes. So something like that. And then the amount of money you want to bet, Denina. You don't get to bet without money. Exactly like that. Woof. Seri, are you the one who put everything to yes? Oh, come on, the pressure, guys. I misread it, I don't get it. I see. Okay, there's no reason to die. Honestly, I'm good with a sword. I have a sword. I will try to not let you down. Hey, Crex, welcome back. Oh, wow, I'm nearly overburdened. From what? Okay. Just on time for voting? I think you might have been too late. But hey. Oh, there you are, Ring. Ah, that's no problem. I definitely want to finish the bet. And then we'll jump in. I'll switch scenes. So if you need a bit of time to get yourself a cup of something, I'll try to... Oh, shit. Shit! No, they're not undead. I'm allowed to run. There's 3 NPCs ahead. There's many roads to Balmora, actually. I can go that way. Still have the combat music. If I was sure to, you know, fight one at a time, I'm taking the mountain shortcut. I'm being smart about it. And also, Seri has put a lot of money on me not dying, so I feel the pressure. See, that's a good shortcut. Stamina. Okay. I hope there's enough distance between me. 280.